Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day so far. This is going to be a long one, so you need a drink, a snack, maybe even a 3-course meal. The other day I actually went to Home Bargains. Oh my god, I have missed this shop so much. So we live in the middle of nowhere, there's nothing here, and I think the closest Home Bargains to us is about 40 minutes away. So it is not a place I get to visit often. However, I had a hospital appointment the other day and it is a quick drive from the hospital. So I thought, while I'm here, I'm gonna go to Home Bargains, buy my essentials and also treat myself while I was there. And damn did I treat myself. My bank account is crying. We have a lot to get through. So I'm just gonna get straight into it, otherwise we will be here all day. I think the first lot of stuff I'm going to get over with is food. There is a lot of other things that I'm not going to include in this haul because they've already been put away, so things like basics like milk, cheese. I got these frozen pasta bags, they've all been put away but I'm not going to go and get them out, so these are kind of like the snacky bits. So I just grabbed a huge orange juice. This is Kia Ora, I think it was 99p, no added sugar. I drink juice like there's no tomorrow. I have one here with my coffee. So next I just grabbed some rice cakes, or corn snacks as this one is called. I believe these were 89p and these were 49p. They're basically just cheaper versions of Snacker Jacks. So these are the rice cake caramel flavoured and these are the sea salt flavoured. So I think these are just good to have like a little snack on. So the next thing I am so excited about, because I've wanted to get my hands on these for so long. These were £1.19 each, which for the size that you get is really good price. This is a Chinese salt and chili pepper seasoning. So it looks just like that. This is a hefty size pot and this is basically a dupe or a hack to make your own salt and pepper chips. I love Chinese food and one of my favourite things is salt and pepper chips, and apparently this seasoning salt is what you can use to make your own at home. So I've been dying to get my hands on this. I think the last time I managed to go to a Home Bargains, couldn't find this anywhere, but they actually had some, so I picked up 2. There is a lot of duplicates and things in this video because like I said, I do not get to go to Home Bargains often at all. So next I got some Max Paprika crisps. I think these were like $1.25, which is pretty decent for these crisps. They're quite expensive, but this, one of my favourite crisps. I absolutely love Max Paprika. I love paprika in general. I think you get 6 packets in there, so that's not bad at all. So the next things, I am so excited to try these. These are just syrups. I haven't seen these before and these were only £1 each. They're sugar free and they're also vegan as well. I got 2 of the first one, which is toffee caramel flavour. This is what they look like. There's actually nothing really that bad in them. The calories are very, very low. The fat is nothing. The sugar is pretty much nothing. I love caramel lattes and caramel coffee, so I'm probably going to use these for that. However, you can use them for different things. So these say coffee, hot chocolates, mocktails, cocktails, iced teas and milkshakes. And then I also grabbed 2 more. So the first one I got sweet violet flavour, which I'm guessing is like a Parma violet flavour, and I love Parma violet gin, so this would be really good to just add to cocktails. Again, this says you can use it for mocktails, cocktails and milkshakes. And then I also grabbed the bubblegum flavour. So I'm so excited to try these with some gins or some cocktails and my coffees. I thought for 99p, even if they're horrible, they're cool to just spice up a bit. Cocktails, aren't they? I grabbed some popcorn. This is only 89p for a big bag. Sweet and salty popcorn is the one. If I had to choose between sweet or salt, I do prefer salt. Let me know what you prefer down below. My boyfriend Alex likes sweet. I like salt, so this is always a good compromise and it tastes so good as well. Just grab some basics. Sugar and salt, we were running out. I think this was about 59p and it's a decent size thing. And a big thing of salt is only 39p. Had to get my basics while I was there. I always forget that Home Bargains now do sort of fresh fruit and veg, so I just had to grab some apples while I was there. You get 4 and these are really decent sized apples. I think these are about 99p. They kind of look like pink ladies. So next I got some Milky Way crispy rolls. Yes, I have already had one. These are so good. I haven't had these in ages. They remind me of my younger sister because she's obsessed with these. These were 99p and you get 5 in there. I've obviously already had one. I got myself some Milky Sip straws because I am a child. These are just great for if you want a milkshake. I haven't had a chocolate milkshake in ages, so how many do you get in there? I think maybe 5. Yeah, and you basically just pour yourself a glass of milk, stick one of these in it and drink it. Turns it to milkshake. I think these are really good for portion control because as much as I love the big Nesquik milkshakes, my favourite is banana. I have no control when it comes to that. I could easily have like 17 scoops in there. So at least this way, I'm getting a milkshake and there's only a little bit in there. And these were only 29p as well. Some more really unhealthy food, but I got Galaxy salted caramel. This is one of my favorite chocolates. I'm obsessed with salted caramel. It's 99p. This is going to be pretty much inhaled during my next film movie night. I grabbed some Foxy's Golden Crunch creams, I think they're called. I love these. I'm not a fan of the ginger ones at all, but these are great. These are only 49p as well, so these can just go in our little biscuit jar. And finally, I got some syrup waffles. These are so good. They just look like that, and I love these with a cup of coffee. If you haven't tried these before, you should. So moving on to a few little things I bought for like pets and things. I actually got some baby wipes. These are only 49p. I actually have a Sphinx kitten, if you didn't know, but Sphinx cats are a nightmare for bodily fluids, and yeah, so after he's done his business, you gotta wipe his butt. So we go through baby wipes like there is no tomorrow. If you didn't know that about Sphinx cats and you wanted to get a Sphinx cat, if you can't deal with shit, a Sphinx cat's not for you. Then I also got him a feather cat teaser. He's obsessed with these things. Anything on a stick with elastic that dangles, he loves. We also have another cat as well. She doesn't play as much anymore, but she does every once in a while, and anything that doesn't have a bell on it she is fine with because she's scared of bells. I think it was 99p, and it's got a little pom-pom on it and loads of feathers. I just grabbed some fat balls. So like I said, we live in the middle of nowhere. We live in fields. I feel like an old woman, but I actually love it. We have so many different types of birds that come. We obviously feed them. They eat better than we do. I just got some fat balls 6-pack for 49p, I believe. And then I just grabbed some standard wild bird seed. This is a decent sized bag and it was only 99p. So I think I'm going to move on to sort of crafty bits now. If you didn't know, I own my own little business, my own little shop where I make and I sell things that I make. So I grabbed some canvases. Canvases can be quite expensive. However, they are all pretty much identical. Obviously the quality of the canvas can sometimes change. Something like this in a craft shop would be like 4 times the price. I'm more than happy to pay this. It was $2.99 and you get 3 in a pack, and they are 12 by 10 inches, so they're a really good size. I actually picked up 2 lots of these so I can do some painting or whatnot. So next I just grabbed a ton of these signs. So I do actually paint and sell some hand painted wooden signs, and these are a really good size. These were from the bride section. If you are interested, it does say "Here Comes the Bride" in silver, and it has this like silvery ribbon on it. However, I'm probably just going to completely stand off this design and repaint them. I think I grabbed 7 maybe. I thought they were good, and I think they were about 99p each, which is quite a bargain for a plaque. I grabbed a couple of double-sided tapes. These were 69p each. I use this so much for so many different things, but it can get quite pricey, especially if you're buying it online. So the fact I got 12 meters for 69p, that's a bargain. So I just grabbed 2 of these. I also grabbed some self-seal bags. These are the 6-inch ones, so they're like the square ones. I use these to package my plaques that are this size. I also use them for my art prints just so they're waterproof and they are protected in the mail. You get 45 in there for 99p, which is a really good price. I got some tissue paper, and this was 49p. It's just plain white. You get 10 sheets in there. And then finally I just grabbed some string. These are 69p a pack and you get 3 rolls in there. This is just a natural string. It looks just like this. It always comes in handy to have string around if you need to tie something up. I might try macrame with these. I'm not too sure yet, but they come in handy. So next we're going to do some home little bits. There's not much at all, but the first thing I got is actually this water bottle. This was £1.99, and this is actually going to be for my mum because she loves bumblebees, anything like that. So here is the little logo. £1.99 this was. It is yellow on the top. It's one of the sort of pop-up ones like that, and then it has, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this, it has little bumblebees all over it, and everyone loves a good water bottle, so I had to pick that up for her. I just grabbed some tea lights because we needed some more. These are 99p. They're great for little wax burners or things like that. You get 30 in a pack. They're just the plain white ones. They're not scented. I just use them for my wax melters. So next I actually just grabbed 4 mason jars. These are the ones with the silver lid. They're 99p each, so I grabbed 4 of them, and I'm actually just going to upcycle these, use them for a DIY. But these are great for storage, whether you use them in your kitchen, in your craft drawer, whatever you want to use them for, these are great. So next I actually got a non-slip grip mat. This was $1.49 and it is a very decent size. You get 80 by 140 centimeters, but I'm not going to use this for a non-slip mat. You can basically put these under rugs or things like that to stop them sliding. These have really big holes in, as you can see, and I've actually decided to make Koshka a snuffle mat. If I remember, I will leave some pictures around. Just a fun thing for your pets to do. You can actually use them for cats, dogs, guinea pigs, rabbits, anything that you want to use to like stimulate their mind. So yeah, I'm actually just going to be cutting up some fleece and threading it through and making him a little snuffle mat, hiding treats in it, because Sphinx cats have so much energy, they have so much steam to burn off, and this is a good way for him to not only have like physical stimulation but mental stimulation, and thought that this would be a perfect fit to actually thread the material through. We got a new wok. This was only $3.99 and this is identical to the one we already have, except ours is copper. They did have the copper one, but I thought we're going to go with black this time to be a bit different, and yeah, for $3.99 this is a bargain. So finally, from the little home category we've got, is something I wanted for a very long time, and as soon as I saw a picture online of these mirrors I knew that I wanted one or two, and I just couldn't find them anywhere. I've even asked my family to keep an eye out for them, but I managed to find some in this one. I was so happy. It's going to be very hard to show you them, but they are just these like arch mirrors, and they've got these little square panels in. They are plastic, but they don't look cheap and plastic at all. I managed to get two of these. They are the Soho window mirrors, so I grabbed two of these. They are a bargain. They're $5.99 each, and you would pay probably 3 times that amount in somewhere like HomeSense. So I was so happy to finally get my hands on these. I thought they were quite boho-y, quite gothic at the same time, which is perfect for our house. I'm so happy to finally find these mirrors. So next we got some toiletries. I just grabbed some Sure deodorant. I've just realised how battered this can is. This was $1.49, just needed a new one, and this is the cotton dry one. And next I actually got some Sanex Dermo Sensitive shower cream. This is a big ass bottle and it was quite expensive. This was £2.49, but it's big. Hopefully it will last me a long time. This is really good for maintaining a healthy pH in your skin. I have very, very sensitive skin, so I've been trying to find body washes that don't have loads of perfumes and chemicals in, and hopefully this will work. So even though $2.49 is quite expensive, you can get stuff this size for like 99p. I would rather pay something a little bit more at the minute and my skin not react to absolutely everything. So I'm going to give this a go and see how I get on. So I grabbed some mouthwash. This was 79p. I don't recognise the brand. It just says Dental Care Pro White. I was looking for the Listerine one because there is a whitening one that they do that apparently is very, very good. But I thought this one will just do the trick because it was super cheap, and it looks just like this. Helps reduce tartar and strengthen enamel to keep teeth naturally white. So again, we'll see how I get on with this. I couldn't walk past a bottle of Palmer's. This was £2.59. Again, not the cheapest, but this stuff is absolutely amazing. I go through this so quickly because I'm addicted to this. This is one of the only moisturizers that has helped my skin. It smells like cocoa powder. It is unreal. So this is just one of their slightly smaller bottles. If you haven't tried this and you have really dry skin, give it a go. Honestly, you will not be disappointed. And you'll end up smelling like a hot chocolate all day. We're out of tissue, so I just grabbed 2 boxes. I think these were 69p, and you get loads in there, and they're a really, really good size. You have no idea how relieved I am to get my hands on this shit. So this is the Simple Soothing Facial Toner. They have completely repackaged these bottles, and this is a nightmare to get hold of. Well, it is around here, and it's so expensive for the size of the bottle, for what it is, for how cheap you can get other toners. However, it is one of the only toners that my skin really likes, and it doesn't burn or react to, so obviously I get it. They're cruelty free and vegan, so that is a huge plus for me as well. It is the sensitive one. It's kind to skin, and I think it was £1.89, which still obviously isn't the cheapest, but this is the cheapest I'm ever going to get it for. So yeah, I grabbed 2. My skin is going to finally stop burning. So next I grabbed a gold collagen mask. I have actually used this exact one before. These are disgusting. It's literally like putting a jellyfish on your face. Afterwards, my skin felt so good when I used this last time, so thought I'd just pick one up for 99p. I just grabbed some cotton face pads. These are the big oval ones for 69p. I am trying to minimise the amount of these that I'm buying. I do have the reusable ones, however, if they're in the wash or I've run out of them, and sometimes they are a little bit hard to get all my makeup off depending on what makeup I'm wearing. I do unfortunately sometimes need to use these. They are great, they're just not great for the environment, so if you want to look into reusable ones, eBay and Amazon do them for really, really cheap. I grabbed a new tan mitt. This was 99p. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm not tanned at all, but I used to love wearing fake tan. If I ever go out on a night out, I will tan. However, my tan mitt was disgusting. I went through some of the stuff in the bathroom the other day and that got thrown out so quickly, so I just grabbed another one. I'm not really a snob as to what brand I use. I might have used this one before. This is Santa Monica, 99p. As long as it does the job, I don't really care. We are finally down to the last category, and that is cleaning supplies. Nowhere compares to Home Bargains and B&M when it comes to cleaning supplies. So the first thing I got was actually just some fabric conditioner. Again, I'm not a brand snob when it comes to fabric conditioner. I usually buy the cheapest one, and weirdly enough, even though I've got sensitive skin, I never react to my clothes from using this, but it does actually save for sensitive skin. This is the Pure brand. It was only £1. It does the exact same thing as the other brands do. It might not smell as strong, still smells great. It lasts up to 42 washes and I'm not complaining. So I actually got some white sachets. Apparently I've never used these before, but we don't really wear colour. However, there is a few odd white items that we have, so when we do our whites wash once a year, things like bedding or whatnot, it is starting to look a little bit grey. So I thought if I tried this to try and hopefully brighten some of our whites. So it's just a brilliant white repair. You get 5 in there. It's got oxy stain remover and it looks just like that. These are apparently $1.39, which isn't bad if they work, so I'll give these a go. And these smell really, really good. You can just smell it from outside the box. I just grabbed some new cloths. These were 69p. Apparently these are the large size and you get 3 in there. They're just sort of your basic cloths like that for any surface. We just needed some new ones. So the next thing I got is one of my favourite combinations. This is the Star Drops White Vinegar Spray. This is 79p a bottle, which is amazing. However, it's hard to find this exact brand around here, and I think the cheapest white vinegar spray I found around here is £2. So I use this so much. And then I just grabbed some soda crystals. These two were 79p, so I got 2 of these and I actually picked up 3 of these. There were so many on the shelf, so I didn't feel bad about doing that. I'm guessing if you've ever followed Mrs. Hinch, she does the whole plug sink drain hack where you put crystals down this, it reacts, it fizzes, it gets rid of all the crap in your drains, and then you pour boiling hot water down. Just helps unblock your drains, cleans them, helps them smell nice, and then you do a little drop of Zaflora in there. However, we live in an old cottage, and unfortunately the people who lived here before us did not look after this place whatsoever, so I dread to think what the pipes are like. And with it being an old cottage, it has quite old plumbing, and our pipes do stink. No matter how many times we clean them, we have to do this every few days. The smell just comes back. It is not nice. So I just do this to keep them fresh, keep them clean. So we do actually go through this stuff really, really quickly. So next I actually got some Fabulosa stuff. I haven't actually used this brand before. The spray was 89p and the actual concentrated one was 99p, which is sort of the same price as what Zaflora used to be. And I watched someone's Home Bargains haul the other day and they were raving about these new flavors. Oh, it's suitable for vegans. Nice. Cruelty free. I'm here for that 100%. So I actually picked up Spring Blossom in the spray. Oh, that's quite nice. It's quite floral. It's not my favorite smell, but this one just looks like that, and it's already in the spray bottle. And what I like about these is once I've used it, I will repurpose it for like Zaflora and whatnot. I grabbed the Wild Rhubarb in the concentrated one. So Poundland have, I think, their own version of it. I can't remember what it's called, and they have a rhubarb one, and I've used that so quickly because it smells amazing. I'm obsessed with rhubarb, but Fabulosa have their own version, so I picked this one up. Oh, it smells so good. So this one you can just dilute down. You can use it if you're doing some mopping or some surface cleaning, anything down your plug holes like I said. Oh my god, that was actually everything. Thought while I was there, make the most of it, get everything I need. Some things I didn't need but wanted, and I'm very happy with it all. Now, well done if you managed to get to the end of this video. I understand that was a lot of information. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. Please give it a massive thumbs up, leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you are not. All my social media is linked down below as well, so feel free to head on over there and check me out. I'll see you in my next one.